Thanks for joining me for this talk and your constant support on Rastas Realities. Today I want to discuss something that's personal. Not for attention, but to bring to attention a true pandemic. One that is hidden purposely for nefarious reasons. The true pandemic that I am referring to is the absence of a father in the child and or teen's life. This topic is such a sore spot for me, as my intentions for my sons are to present evidence that when there's a father in their lives, life is better, or at least better navigated. I know this to be true, as my dad was in my vicinity with nothing else. To be clear, I love my dad, but do not love nor like the way that he was not instrumental in my early development. It did not help the situation of my mother saying disparaging things about my dad as a result of their failed relationship or situation. It also pains me to know that the cycle has continued as of yet, despite my work to break the cycle. As I stated in my earlier videos, when I became of age to venture into the streets, I made a beeline to my dad's area and found him to develop the relationship that all male boys seek with their fathers, no matter their past indiscretions. In other words, as a young male, I sought to break the apparent cycle that I wasn't even aware of at the time. Imagine that. So in my teen into adult years, I knew that I wanted to be to my sons what my dad was not to me. I expressed this to both of my sons and even to a stepson, only because they shared the same mom. My goal was to produce beings better than both my dad as well as myself, though I was in there in the household. The selfishness of my second son's mom tainted him fairly early. And even as he knew that his father, me, wanted the best for him by providing mental, emotional, and physical support, he still lashed out at me as if I was the problem when being reprimanded for foolishness that I knew would lead him astray. This was done in a cooperative effort from the state, federal, and a foolish-minded female. Proven by what we all see today. So no one can comment that I am not being genuine. My second born even witnessed his mom using him against me to attain more child support. Shout out to Nick Taylor, who did a child support live stream, even without having none of the issues that many guys have had. Nick also included me on the live stream, and it was an awesome build with him and Truth Teller 410. I watched in emotional pain my second born go through things in society that I knew that I could help him get through. Before things got too bad, I spoke with his mom to have a boys in the hood moment. That moment when Trey's mom made the correct decision to send young Trey to his dad to help Trey make the transition into teen and teen into adulthood. But I was blocked by my second son's mom, even though she initially agreed to do so. Instead, decided to continue to fill his mind with toxic female energy. That, along with life happening to him, his own frustrations, witnessing the dark nature of a female being, confusion, and his pain from whatever his personal experiences, led to another continued cycle that others profit from. I foolishly thought that my second born becoming a teen transitioning into adulthood would give me not the time lost by female and systematic foolishness, but from this point moving forward type of energy. And it would provide an open communication and fruitful relationship between him and I. I was wrong. Recently, I went on an online profile to check on him and came across further troubling messaging from him to the public. I have to say that it hurt my heart that he didn't see fit to reach out to me, even though I've been reaching out to him with no luck. It just goes to show that he is part of the culture that would rather go online than to build with those who are around him and who project positivity and progression. I am the complete opposite of my dad and a large number of males, and still have issues getting through, though everything that I tried to warn him against, not only with my words of wisdom, but also my actions. And now he's presently going through them. I am aware that we all have our own roads to travel and no one can do it for you. But having that one or two people in our lives to assist in steering clear of some pitfalls and hurdles that the previous generations encountered, I'm all for. I am of the mindset to not continue to burn and simply learn from my and others' lessons and or experiences. I guess that makes me strange in some eyes, from learning and applying knowledge and wisdom attained in this shitty game of life. But my life is proof that we do not have to continue making our own lives hell while blaming somebody else. As a man, I learned to not allow people of all genders, ethnic backgrounds to dictate who and what I am. This includes family, and that's the reality.